professor spit the best takes out like AI. Artfully intelligent, I can't write mine. Rhyme sliding in girls' DMs like Messi after the goal time. That was a triple entendre, did you catch me rambling? Flipping Simone Biles, we the bottom line champion.
I need my hands. Let's
go, street pro, bottom line. Flow, canteen, hot take, J&O. Sports professor, you know. Yo, street professor, I'm back, baby, like I never left. Bottom line, flow, canteen, hot take, J&O. Stop.
Go hard, or go home. 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 Touchdown like the end zone. When the circle turn to my home, can't get me out of my zone. Go hard, or go home. Go hard, or go home. Yeah, these championship rings on my hands now. In my head I'm top 10, yeah, that's hands down. You a squad, now you're looking man down. Funny how foes turn to friends now. Drive a race car like a Atari now. Call filling up, I need product again. Treat the business like a playground, might slide on you. Do me wrong, might slide on you. Do a backflip, cause I'm mad rich. I'm the definition of what that is. Go hard, or go home. 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 Touchdown like the end zone. When the circle turn to my home, can't get me out of my zone. Go hard, or go home. Go hard, or go home. I'm a warrior, I go back to back, then go back to back. If I top the top, then a double back, and I'm topping that. Yeah, I beat my own records. Yeah, I gotta get money fetish. Same team, I don't set trip. Never dull, this electric. When and put the Ricks on my toes. Me and bro, that's the give and go. Stay 100, end zone. Keep them coming. I know. I won't flood my wrist, no, I'm not dumb like that. No. I just wanna give my mama 100 racks. Go hard, or go home. 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 Touchdown like the end zone. When the circle turn to my home, can't get me out of my zone. Go hard, or go home. Go hard, or go home.
Hey,
what up?
Hey, let's go.
What up? Here we are. Bottom Line Sports Show. Me and Omar here.
Sports. I will be right back.
We'll be right back. Hey, let's do our theme song here one more time. Welcome everybody to the show. Hopefully whoever's out there, anybody out there, let us know you're out there. Like, comment, share. Me in an empty chair here this evening. But at least the empty chair is moving, so that's a good thing. All right, episode of 95. Time to go hard to go home, man. Woo, a lot of good games today. Stretch run, rough day for me. It was me in an empty chair, but now it's me and the sports professor.
Let's go.
Omar.
Hey, hold up.
Can't be somewhere in a Airbnb trying to set up or something, I guess. But here we are, episode 95, the Bottom Line Sports. Appreciate you. Like, comment, do all that good stuff.
Merry Christmas edition, baby.
What's up, annual sports highlights. I see you out there.
Hey, I need y'all to subscribe at the Bottom Line Sports. The Bottom Line Sports.
Daniel Perry out there, sports. Appreciate you tuning in.
Shout out Danielle. Oh, shout out Paxton. Where you been, baby? We missed you.
Hey, where you been, Paxton? Jake's supposed to be here in a minute.
We missed you, baby. Where you been at?
Yeah.
I've been watching that Australian rules, baby. I've been watching highlights. I need you to tell me what team to pick.
Paxton. No, Paxton's not the Aussie guy.
Yes, he is. He's the Aussie. He's the Aussie. Oi.
No, he's Jake's friend.
Oh, that's Jake's friend. Never mind. Right. Ian was the Australian guy.
Ian's
Ian's
the.
It's all good, Paxton. My bad. You haven't been here in a while. I forgot. My bad.
Yeah, he's Jake's friend. He's the guy that keeps Jake
boss.
straight.
Fire
remember?
him, please. You're fired.
Jake, do the Cobra. You're fired. Fired.
Hey, little Tommy DeVito.
Hey, what's going on? Hey, appreciate it. We're doing the NFL wrap-up show. Cantina
Merry
will be here
Christmas.
soon. Merry Christmas to everybody. Yeah, let's put our background music here. Man, welcome everybody to the show. We got 1,434, 33, somewhere in there in the Facebook group. Appreciate everybody who's joined the Facebook group. Join us on YouTube as well. Subscribe there, like,
Christmas
comment on any of the platforms, Twitch, Twitter. We're on all those. Yeah, let us know how you feel. Raiders beating the Chiefs tomorrow. Omar, got a question for you from Paxton. Are they? He's asking. I think he's just asking.
See, let me tell you something real quick.
Okay.
When the Raiders and the Chiefs engage in divisional games,
right,
they're always close. But let me let you know, another secret.
Okay.
When the Raiders have played the Chiefs on Christmas Day, in the past 10 years,
historical?
they are 3-0. No, this is
Really?
the past 10 years.
Oh,
and I was at one of those
Christmas
games.
Day. Okay.
I was at one of those games.
Okay.
Shout out my boy Ramiro. His ex-girlfriend bought us tickets.
Oh,
and
wow.
we were in the end zone, first row, right next to the Kansas
Wow.
City cheerleaders in Kansas City. By the way, they treated us Raiders folks nice as all could be. They gave us barbecue. They fed us. So you know what? As much as I hate the Chiefs, I love the Chiefs fans. So shout out to Mar and the Chiefs fans for treating the Raiders fans.
Shout out to the Raiders fans. Well, hey Omar, you got any more light in front of you? You got so much light behind you. You look dark. You look so dark.
Yeah, you know what? Let me get my light.
You got light in front of you. That'd be a lot better. But yeah, I just want to be able to see his lovely face and his lovely glasses. There you go, Omar. There he is, a professor. We can see him now.
I'm not
And
Jake in a
here we
dark
go.
closet anymore.
And he's here.
Hey!
Cam the man is here.
Just get
What up,
settled
fam?
in, bro.
What's up, man? Look,
Good, man. Just
Are
get
you in
settled.
Canada?
Yeah, so I'm at Niagara Falls. I'm gonna go to Canada on Tuesday after
Niagara
Christmas.
Falls. Wow.
Man, I've
Shout
never
out-
been to Niagara Falls. So shout
Shout
out.
out to Niagara Falls.
Beautiful, man. Beautiful.
Yeah. All right, man. We're ready to get into this, man. A lot to cover. A lot I don't want to cover. I got the Cowboys.
I bet you don't.
It's an early Christmas gift from my wife. Got the
Oh, that's nice.
salute
Who
to
is
the
it?
troops.
Who is it?
It's-
Who is it?
It's Diggs.
Ah,
It's a big
little
jersey.
Trayvon Diggs. I like
Yeah,
it.
salute the
All right.
troops
Nice.
jersey.
That's awesome.
Cowboys, and I got the matching pants. I don't know if I want to stand up.
No, we don't want to see your pants.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
please
Yeah,
don't.
it's a
Please,
sweat.
for
It's
love
got
of God, do
the
not.
same colors. It's got the same little thing on there, and
Please
it's
do
just
not.
Cowboys on the leg. And I mean, I could show you.
Lord help us if you show your pants. Please don't.
I have pants on, by the way.
I hope so.
Unlike Ken, sometimes I caught him once. Anyway, that's not important.
Damn, Ken, you was bucket naked. Ken, what's happening, man?
No, one time he. Oh, it's crazy. It's way back in early episodes. I think
Like
he's
when
wearing.
church first started or something.
I have
Yeah,
a sto-
he would get up. He says, "I'll be right back," and he got up, and you could see he was wearing boxers.
So I have a story for y'all, and all names will be shrouded for personal privacy. But
Right.
one time I teach digital marketing at Vanderbilt, and so one time we teach online. I had a break, and this guy did not turn his camera off.
Oh,
and
wow.
he got up, and he was bucket naked, just swanging.
Wow.
Just swanging. I was like, dog.
Wow.
First of all, turn your camera
Was he
off
live?
immediately. Like
You
he
were
was
live?
We
Oh,
were
wow.
live. Thank God everybody had gone to break and like had turned their cameras off and left. I don't know how many people saw him, but he was like elephant swinging, just out here like, hey,
I mean,
Man.
bruh.
wow.
I had to
Okay.
counsel him. I had to say, sir, online, I'm gonna need you to never do that again, please.
Right? I was like, bruh. Yeah, it's like, wow. Okay, so let's get into this, man. A lot of games, a lot of good football being played here at the end of the season.
Great football.
Shout out. Let's get to one that's, I mean, it means something, but but it was it's a divisional game, and it was a pretty good game. And some people question this team, the Lions and the Vikings. Vikings on their like sixth quarterback or something. I don't know who they're playing now, but
Right.
yeah, the Lions in a tough one, win 30-24. Vikings trying to stay alive with their playoff hopes alive, and the Lions, I think they clinch the division.
They clinched the division.
They clinched the division with this
They're
win. I know they
number 2,
clinched something.
And they clinched the playoffs.
So what do you got here, Can? Let's let Can do this, and he likes to pull out the stats.
Yeah, go ahead, Can.
And then we'll let Omar touch base on this. But yeah, we'll give us.
I like Can going first. He always gives us stats. I like it.
Yeah,
right,
give us the stats and give us your take on this game and the line, what this means for the Lions and the Vikings.
All right, when we look at the offensive stats, man, you had Jared Goff went 30 for 40, 257 yards passed and 1 touchdown pass. And you had this kid Gibbs had 15 carries, 80 yards, and he scored twice. And St. Brown, the receiver, man, 12 receptions, 106 yards, 1 touchdown. Man, I really believe the Lions may be that deal, man. They're 11-4. I think they get a playoff game at home. I think that they're that deal. They got to play the Vikings again. I think they got the Cardinals and the Vikings or somebody. I think that's what they got left over, what have you. But, I mean, at this point, their offense looked really, really well. Their offense looked healthy. Their defense looked well. Minnesota hung in there tough. Right. But Nick Mullins, he was not enough, man. I mean, Justin Jefferson had 6 receptions, 141 yards, 1 touchdown. Chandler 8 carries, 17 yards, 1 touchdown. But Nick Mullins, I mean, his stats was decent. 22 for 36. He threw for over 400 yards. 2 touchdowns he threw 4 interceptions, and that's what killed him. So at this point,
Mullins had a great game,
but they're still in the hunt. You got,
he had a great game, 400 yards.
No. If you're talking just yardage and just stats, sure. Well, he had a great game at 400 yards. But if you actually watch the game, and I watched the whole.
Oh, you watched the whole game?
Sitting here.
It looks like he had a good game.
She was trying to get me to dance and do some Puerto Rican dance, and I was like, "Mom, I'm trying to watch football right now." And I watched the whole game, and Jared Goff was not great. He wasn't. He failed.
I was talking about Mullins.
I mean, not Jared Goff. Sorry, Mullins.
Oh, okay.
Mullins was not great. Mullins had 400 yards, but Mullins had 4 interceptions, and they all came at inopportune times. Especially the last one when he threw it to an interception, in the end zone on a pass to Justin Jefferson.
Yeah,
he threw the interception to end the game, and it's like, dude, you can't do that. Don't throw that pass at all.
Right.
Get the yardage and score.
Yeah. I mean, he is a backup. I mean, these guys are backups for a reason, right? I mean, come on. I mean, he was their 4th quarterback, but I'm saying just because you throw, and this is my issue with, and not issue. I love Canteen, but this is my issue sometimes with Canteen when he says, "Oh, the quarterback had a great game at 250 yards." Well, it's not always so. How many touchdowns did they throw? Anytime you've put Russell Wilson and outstanding together, you really made a mistake at that point.
Right.
No matter what the stats say.
They're gonna win tonight, man. You gotta give them some slack.
We'll see what happens tonight. Man.
They'll win tonight.
Yeah. I think though that I think both teams actually, even the Vikings obviously are slim pickings to make the playoffs. But the Lions are full force right now.
Yeah, the Lions will be either probably the 2nd or the 3rd seed, depending on what Philadelphia does the rest of the way. So they're either going to play at this point Seahawks or the Rams. I don't think any of these people want to play the Rams. The Rams have been playing well. Stafford, got like something like 15 touchdowns, 1 interception or something. Not something crazy like that. I mean, he may have had an interception this game. I haven't looked to see what he did this game, but I mean, at this point. Can we take the Lions seriously, Professor? I mean, what do you think?
I mean, not only take them seriously, they are they're a top 3 seed, and if they host a game, let's say, well, they're not going to host because they're going to be the third seed. So let's say they go to Philadelphia, which is probably
they'll host a game,
right? No, they'll host one.
Oh no, they'll host a game.
They host one. Okay. Yeah, actually, you're right. Yeah. They host the first game. Actually, this is a stat I heard. They're hosting the first home game since 1980 in the playoffs.
Right.
Like, it's crazy. Yeah. So I think the Lions are going to be tough to deal with, baby. I think they will. Now, obviously, we still think the 49ers are top, right? So,
Yeah.
They are that team.
I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, we get to your Cowboys. Blood in the game. No? Okay.
We're not going to get into that right now. We're going to get into some of these early games. We'll get into that in a minute. But We're gonna wait for Jake to show up because I'm sure he has a lot to say about that.
I don't think he's coming.
Oh, he said he was coming at 7:10. So we'll see what happens. If he
What a
doesn't,
bum.
that's fine. Yeah, what a bum. He never shows. He either oversleeps or he doesn't show up. We may need to fire him or suspend him or something.
You know, we can't put him on the poster anymore if he's not going to show up every time.
Right.
I'm just joking.
What we'll do?
Oh man.
We'll get the poster and I'll just put a bag over. I put a bag over his
Yeah,
head.
put it back. Oh, that would be tremendous.
Right
put
here.
a little bag over it. That would be great.
Since he's not showing up, he's acting like the Broncos were early in the season.
Man.
All
But
right,
you know what
so-
game? You know what game was good though.
Right?
That we needed to talk about is that Thursday night game. Thursday night games are not good.
The
at all.
Rams.
And they had the Rams and Saints, and that turned out to be a pretty good game.
And both those
And I
teams
think
needed
the
needed
Rams-
that game. Go
Right.
ahead.
And so with the Rams with that victory are now in prime position. They're being called the upset team like the Bills, right? In the
Right.
NFC. So they're the
Right.
ones you don't want to mess with. But I agree.
And
You
who's
may
the
not
only
wanna mess
guy
with
on this crew that said the Rams were probably going to make the playoffs, and I thought they would bounce back
That's
this
true.
year.
You did. Yep.
Okay,
you
but
did.
go ahead,
I
Omar. I
agree
just
with
want to
that.
make sure I
did
got
not think
credit for that.
No, that was it. That's all I was saying. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I know
Let's
you
talk
had to
about
get
that game.
No, but
What
I think the Rams are. Yeah, I think they're.
Yeah, talk about
a
that
team
game.
to contend with.
And are the Saints done, or do they still have a chance, Professor? What do you think?
They still hanging in there.
I mean, that division is up for grabs.
Falcons won
Really.
today. Saints won. Saints lost, but the
But the
Falcons
Bucks
won.
looked really good again. And
So
Baker
do the
looked
Bucks?
really good
The
again.
Bucks are up one game then, right? In that division
Yeah, I think
now.
so. They should be. Yeah, maybe two now.
There's
Or at
only
least
2
one.
games left. So
Yeah.
The Saints have been playing
Yeah,
so
they
up and
should
down.
be
just
8-7
like
now. The
Bills,
Bucks are 8-7. They just beat a Jaguars team who is reeling.
Yeah, they 8-7. Yeah.
Yo, the Jaguars look horrible, dude. The Jaguars, and it's all injuries. It's injuries.
Yeah, but all of
But
it's
they
injuries.
look
That's
like
true.
Lawrence.
they look like trash, though, man.
They look
Trevor
terrible.
Lawrence, without his
Struggling.
weapons, he looks like he is a shell of his former self.
Right. They
Right.
look awful. It's terrible. Yeah. And so do you guys still believe in the Saints? That's my in-law, my son-in-law. He was here this weekend. He was
Sorry, Elias.
disappointed about that game.
Hey,
I
all
told him I was
love, brother,
rooting
all
for the
love.
Saints, but I was picking the Rams. But I'm rooting for yours.
Hey, all love personally, brother, but I don't
Yeah.
see it. I don't see it happening.
Yeah. Heck, they're hurting, man. They're struggling. But the Rams, to be fair, Stafford looks great. I don't think he had any more picks, so I think he's had something like
No, he didn't have no
17
picks.
17
328, 2
touchdowns and 1 interception in the last 6
Wow.
games or something like that. It's crazy
He's
the
playing
way
really well.
how well they're playing. Williams is running the ball well.
And
Nakua
let's not
looks
forget,
great.
they still have the same team as the Super Bowl. Like they lost
Basically.
some pieces here and there, like some running backs.
And
But
Cup,
they got Cooper Kupp. They added
Right. Right.
Nakua. They got Stafford. They got Kyron Williams now, which was a way better back than they ever had before.
Right.
Do y'all remember when they used to like rotate between Darrell Henderson and like the guy that got traded to Minnesota? I forgot his name. And they used to like try to figure out their backs. Now they got Kyron Williams, and he's a beast.
Yeah. He will say he says something about Dak. Maybe we can put that up later. But so what do you guys say about these two teams, the Rams and the Saints? I'm saying the Rams are pretty frisky.
Go ahead, Cam. What you think, baby?
All right, man. So let me hit the stats over the Rams game from the other night, man. Let me pull it up really quick. I just had it up. I was looking at something else. So the Rams, here we go. So we got Stafford, man, 24 for 34. He threw for 328 yards, 2 touchdowns. Nakua looked good. 9 receptions, 164 yards, 1 touchdown. And this kid Williams, 22 carries, 104 yards, 1 touchdown. Man, the Rams are that deal. The Rams are that deal, and if they get on a hot streak and get into the playoffs, they could be detrimental. They remind me so much of Buffalo.
Okay.
At first, I didn't
Thank
believe
you.
Buffalo.
That's what I'm saying. They're up and down. They're just like
And Buffalo's.
But they've been
all
a lot
season.
up lately. They've been very up lately.
I mean, Buffalo won that. Buffalo, they barely beat. I was nervous for Buffalo. I was like, they got fumbled the ball at the end of the game, Cooks or whatever. And I'm like, what are you doing? But they ended up beating
Right.
the Chargers. But what you got to understand about the NFC, man, you got a lot of 7 and 8 teams that are in playoff contention.
So would you say the Rams are the scariest 8-7 kind of middle of the road team?
Oh, yeah.
in the NFC?
Oh yeah,
Rams?
NFC, yeah, oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Even
They
more
are.
than the Bucks. The Bucks look pretty good too.
Nah, I mean, I'm going with the Rams. Rams got a
the
better
Rams.
defense,
Okay.
offense. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just asking.
With
I got a
Stafford,
question.
and the way Stafford is moving the ball, Stafford playing,
I agree.
I'll take Stafford over Baker Mayfield any day.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying as a team, though. As a team, I was just wondering if
I'm going with the Rams. LA
or
Rams.
scarier
Well,
team.
I mean, the Bucks have won games, but they've also been struggling lately. They've been carried
Yeah.
by Rashad White in their defense. Honestly, Baker Mayfield, he can get the ball to Mike Evans and Chris Godwin when he needs to, but he's very
Right.
inconsistent. So
Right. I mean, but he's been more consistent lately. Let's just give him a little credit. But
sure, I don't
and
think that's gonna
and
pay off in the playoffs, though.
and here's the thing I'll say about the Bucks this year. And I think except for one game exception, they've been in every game, even the ones they've lost. So the Bucks have not played horrible.
No, very true.
They just
They've
lost
been
a
in
lot
every
of
game
close
all year long.
games. There
Right.
was just one game where they lost, fairly comfortably. But the other games, they've been in every game that they had. And so, and this one
But
was
do
kind of.
you trust Baker Mayfield in the playoffs?
I don't know. He did win a playoff game with the Browns back in the day. But so I don't know.
Say that again to yourself.
I
Say
said he
that again
did
to
win a
yourself.
playoff game.
How do you
Back in
feel
the
when you
day
said
with the
that?
Browns.
How do you feel?
I
feel when
felt
you
okay
said
about
that?
it. I mean, it
You
was a
feel
little
horrible?
awkward. It was a
You
little
feel like
awkward.
you're crying inside?
I feel better, but I don't want to cry. I'm trying not to cry on camera. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like the Bucks and the Rams could make some noise in the playoffs. I think both of them could make some noise. We'll see
I think
what
the Rams definitely could. The Bucks, I can't see it.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fair. That's fair. We'll talk about that later. You mentioned the Bills canteen a little
Ooh,
earlier,
Bills and Chargers.
and they also played on. It was a Thursday night, right? They also played on Thursday
Yep.
night against the Chargers, and they struggled, but they pulled it out. 2-point win against the scrappy Chargers. Where did I? They were scrappy. I mean, Easton Stick looked pretty decent. Eckler had
I mean,
a
you
good
need you to
game.
stop making up words for shitty teams like the Chargers. Okay? I'm not doing scrappy. All right, you already got frisky. You already got spunky. All right, I can't do scrappy. All right,
What scrappy
if they suck,
Scrappy.
they suck. Flo. If they
Scrappy.
suck, they suck. And
okay,
the Chargers.
Scrappy, is the team that's like, that you called them what you called them.
They're like scraps. They're
They're
like
like-
it's like a dumpster fire. It's like a
but they could beat you
landfill.
any given Sunday. They might could upset you. That's
Who did the
scrappy.
Chargers beat?
They're scrappy.
Excuse me. Who did
Huh?
the Chargers beat?
They almost beat the Bills. It's a 2-point
Okay,
game.
yeah. Okay.
I mean, that's pretty scrappy.
Well, you're right. But what really happened is your other argument would have been better. That the
What?
Bills are up and down. That would have been your better argument there.
Okay.
Right? Because the Bills
Yeah,
are
that's
up
true.
and
Well, speaking
down.
of the
and
Bills,
they had another up and
Yeah.
down week.
okay.
Last
speaking-
week they crushed your Cowboys 31-3,
Okay.
and now they lose 24 or they win 24-22 barely
Okay.
over a Chargers team that is the ultimate worst team
Well, here's the
probably in the league.
Okay, so here's the thing. Everybody was talking about the Buffalo Bills being a scary team in the playoffs, including
You know
yourself.
they're in the
and that
playoffs
was
now.
that was
You
yeah,
know they're in the
exactly.
playoffs
They're,
now.
they're currently number 6 seed as we speak.
And what was Jake saying? Jake was like, "Oh no, the
They're done.
Broncos got this." Nah, Bills won 2 in a row, baby. Here we are.
They were done.
Yeah.
Well, you had to actually go on camera and say the Bills are officially done. That was pretty funny.
But they're not. And I
know.
came back the next
I
week
know.
and said they're not done.
No, but it was funny that
Not
you had
done.
to say it on
They're
camera.
not done, man.
That's right.
But
I
think
came
about this:
back.
the Bills play the Chiefs at this point in
Hey,
the first round.
and you think the Bills can't beat the Chiefs right now?
I think they could. It's
They
it's
can.
weird.
I
That
would pick
be
the
a-
Bills right now.
I wouldn't pick the
right
Bills,
now.
but that would be
I
a,
would.
that would be a
Look at it. The Chiefs
that
are
would
on
be
a
a
downslide.
scrappy game.
The Bills are on the upslide.
Yeah, they're playing perfect ball right now. They're peaking at the right time of the season. Hell, I think they can beat Miami. I think they can beat Miami in 2 weeks. I
Who,
really
the
think they
Bills?
can beat Miami and win the
I think they
division.
can too. I think they can too. We'll talk about Miami a little bit later, but we'll talk about that.
Josh Allen has to be at his best for them to win.
Superb.
That's it.
Yeah,
Superb.
we'll see. Yeah, I mean, so who's scarier? Let's just put that out there. You say the Rams in the NFC and the Bills in the AFC. Who's
AFC.
the scarier team for their conference? What do you got, Omar?
Bills or Rams?
Yeah, who's the scarier team in
I
the
get
in
the,
that
I get the Bills.
perspective?
I get the Bills.
Okay,
I think the Bills could beat every single
even their up
team
and down
in the
nature.
AFC. That's the thing is the AFC is not. We know the AFC isn't. As I knock my mic down, the AFC is not as strong
Okay,
as the
that's
NFC.
fair.
We
Okay.
know that the NFC has San Francisco, Philadelphia, and Dallas. That's the top 3. You got Detroit a little bit under that, right?
Right.
The AFC,
Yeah.
you only got the Ravens and the Dolphins at the top,
Right.
and those
Yeah.
are, as admittedly, a little shaky, right?
Right.
So the Bills could come in and beat any of those teams in the AFC.
Okay, that's fair. What about you, Ken? Who do you got as the scarier team in the playoffs? Rams or the Bills?
I gotta go Bills, man.
Okay.
The Bills
That's
are
fair.
complete. They're completely put together, man. They're dangerous. I'm telling you, like last night was not a reflection of how they played last week. They played hella good against Dallas. I don't know what happened last night. Last night might have been a fluke, but I believe if Josh Allen, the offense, defense, a complete package, they can win.
Okay,
bro. They can win. They can win.
Bills are scarier. To me, the Bills, I can't say they're scarier just because they're so inconsistent. And right now, the Rams are very consistent. Even though they struggled early in the season, they had a lot of injuries.
That is true.
They had a lot of injuries. The Rams are playing a lot more consistent.
The past
football.
5 games, they've been playing really good football. You're right.
Right, and Cooper Kupp, he's not even all the way back. He's still kind of settling back into being on the field. I mean, he missed at least half the season, and so he's still kind of getting his legs under him. He's not looking like the old Cooper Kupp still. And they got
Puka Nacua, who looks amazing.
And Puka Nacua has looked great. And so I'm just like, I don't know. I think the Rams to me are scarier because they've been more consistent lately, where the Bills have been kind of up and down. But yeah, I'm not saying the Bills aren't. I'm just saying they're a little scarier to me.
I like it.
Okay. All right. So let's go. Let's just talk about this game, Canty, because I know this is your ex team, but just when we think we want to count the Falcons out, they go and win a game 29-10.
Not his ex team. Still his team.
I mean, it's his second team. We'll put it that way. Anyway, yeah, your second team.
First love. Flo knows about my first love.
Canteen and the Falcons are like Leonardo DiCaprio and not Leonardo. What was the guy's name? Hold on. No, I'll be back with this joke. I'll be back with this joke. Give me one moment.
Yeah, come back when it's funny. All right.
I'll be back with this joke.
Okay. But Canteen, I mean, your team, just when we start to count them out, they beat the Colts, who's a solid team, really. I mean, a solid AFC team, playoff hunt. They go back and beat the Colts 29-10. Let me know. I mean, do you believe in Heineke? I mean, what's going on?
Man, I don't know. Heineke 23 for 33.
Yeah, right.
229 yards, 1 touchdown. Bijan Robinson ran the ball a lot today. He had 12 carries for 17 yards.
Been doing the whole year.
And I mean, that would have been the key for us winning a lot of games in Atlanta, him running the ball. And as far as receiving, he caught 7 receptions and 50 yards. Does this make me a believer in the Falcons?
Right.
It's hard to say, man, because let me say this.
It's not hard to say. It's one syllable and 2 letters, and it's no.
So go ahead. Let it finish, Omar.
For the rest of the season, they got the Bears next week in Chicago. They probably won't win up there in Soldier Field. It's too cold. That's out of their element. And I definitely don't think they'll beat the Saints.
They can barely win at home.
Right. And the Bears look scrappy.
I don't think they'll beat the Saints on the last game of the season. So I mean, they're probably going to put Atlanta at like 7-9 or 7-10 or whatever.
Right.
Canteen, I need you to stand 10 toes down, Canteen, right now. I need you to stand 10 toes down, and I need you to talk to Arthur Smith, and I need you to tell Mr. Blank to put Arthur Smith at the cashier register in Home Depot right now.
That dude's horrible, man. He's horrible. I mean, he's been.
Come on, Canteen.
I mean, I will. I mean,
say it. Fire Arthur Smith. Say it.
Flo understands my pain, man. The Falcons only had one great season. That one year when they went to the Super Bowl, I was like, Falcons crazy. Then after that, it's like they go up and down.
After that, this is what they do to you, Canteen. Canteen, this is what they do to you after that. They just be slapping you around.
Bro, I'm telling you.
I know you ain't talking, Flo.
The Falcons will never be the same.
At least we make the playoffs.
They played good today. I'm shocked by today. I bet against them. I picked the Colts to win.
I would have too. I mean, to be honest, the way they played last week.
Yeah, no, I did the same thing. I did the same thing. I picked the Colts to win, and I thought they were going to win. I mean, you know, the Falcons are ruined, dude. When you have Kyle Pitts, who came out as the best tight end in the past, 10 years, and you've done nothing. You brought out Bijan Robinson, which was the number 4.
Wasn't he like a number 2 or 3 pick?
Number 4. You've done nothing with them.
The tight end?
You have Tyler Algier. Kyle Pitts was number 4. Yeah, Bijan Robinson was number 8. You got Tyler Algier. You got Cordell Patterson. You got all these freaking weapons. Use them, Arthur Smith.
Oh my gosh, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, it drives the Falcons fans crazy. Obviously enough to Canteen kind of came over to the Cowboys. I guess I don't know.
Well, guess where Ritter got to go too. Desmond Ritter's not the quarterback. Desmond Ritter gotta go.
It's just
If I was the
crazy. How,
Falcons,
Here's what
if I was the
project.
Falcons,
I was ready to write him off, and they coming back and win
Here's what I
29-10.
project,
It's just crazy, man.
Here's what I project, and a lot of people are gonna think I'm crazy.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. I think Deion Sanders gonna make a nice soft deal. I think Shedeur Sanders in next year's draft may end up in Atlanta being the QB.
whoa!
What?
I think Shedeur
That
Sanders.
prediction! Oh my God! If this comes true,
I think Shedeur Sanders gonna end up in Atlanta.
I think that could happen.
Next year?
I think that could happen.
You're talking about next year, right?
Deion Sanders
I mean,
knows how
Deion
win
used to
a
play
deal.
for the Falcons, baby.
Wow.
I'm telling you, Deion Sanders played there. He's either gonna end up in Dallas or he's gonna end up in Atlanta. One of those two places. Like that.
Really? Wow, interesting.
I like that.
I like that take. That's a good take. I
I
like
like
it,
good
Canteen.
take.
Hey, shout
I'm
out to that
telling
take.
you, watch.
Hey, all right. So real quick, here's the team I think. Let's move on from that real quick because we want to touch on a couple
Jake's
other
in the
games.
box.
Okay, he's in the box. We'll bring him in. Let me mention this. You can hear us, Jake. So I'm gonna put this out.
I need to hear his music when he comes on.
What music? He don't have music.
You know, the little what's it called? The Whisper Lover or whatever.
Oh,
yeah,
that
that's
music.
what's-
Okay, we'll put it. We'll bring him in with the music. All right. But there's the team that I think is the scariest in the AFC, the Browns. 10-5.
They didn't beat up on
the
what's his name?
Texans. Beat the Texans. Amari Cooper, 265 yards. Talk about this game. Give us the stats. I think the Browns are the scariest team in the AFC in
think
my
so?
opinion because of that defense. I'm serious, and they're coming together on offense just enough. And this game they
Check this
really
out,
had a
though.
big game. Go ahead, Ken. And
All
I'll
right,
bring
Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco
bring in
went 27. Flacco went 27 for 42. Threw for 368 yards. Threw for 3 touchdowns and 2 interceptions.
Yep.
But the beast in the game today was Amari Cooper. 11 receptions, 265 yards, and 2 touchdowns. And Ford ran a good game. Hey,
Here he
who does
is.
Cleveland have left? That's the question.
Here's Jake, the Bronco lover.
What's up, guys? Broncos just got a fumble. We're loving it already.
All right. So what do you think? The Browns could be the scariest team, Canteen, after you finish your stats?
Man, the Browns can win out. The Browns can
Right.
beat the Jets next.
I'm
The
talking about
Browns
the
can beat
playoffs.
the Jets
I'm talking
on
about the
Thursday
playoffs.
night, and then they can beat the Bengals in the playoffs.
Yeah.
I don't know about the playoffs, man. They got to get past Buffalo.
Okay, that's fair.
They got to get past
What do you-
Buffalo.
What do you think, Professor, on this one?
You know, I'm not gonna lie. I am very, very upset about this game. This game had very many fantasy implications for my life, and I made a horrible rookie fantasy mistake, which I will never make again in my life.
Okay.
And I'm so sad that I made it now. I am hoping that Christian McCaffrey has a 40-point game at least tomorrow. If not, then I would have lost out on $2,500 with the mistake. I made. I'm
Oh,
very sad right now.
wow.
So I would like not to talk about this game.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Jake, what do you got on this game? We were talking about the scariest team in the AFC. You know, that's not necessarily one of the top 4 teams. The guys think of the Bills. Do you think the Browns could possibly be? And they beat the Texans today fairly handily. What do you think, Jake?
Well, they played without C.J. Stroud. They had Case Keenum, and that was one thing.
Okay, that's fair.
Here's the second point. Joe Flacco makes a lot of mistakes. Go watch the game. He throws a lot of picks.
Mm-hmm.
I can't take this team seriously until I see them beat the Ravens the next time, because I think they're going to get. I think this next time the Ravens see them again, I think the Ravens will beat them. So,
Cleveland, now Ravens don't got to play Cleveland no more unless they play them in the playoffs.
well, in the playoffs,
Yeah.
I think right now you playing in Baltimore, you're not beating Lamar at home.
Playoffs. Right. Okay.
Well, they're going to make playoffs. They got 5 losses. There's only 2 games left.
Right.
They look the most promising to make the playoffs out of the AFC right now.
They probably have the best defense in the that's still in the playoffs in the AFC. Right?
Yeah, they're up there. They're
Yeah.
pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see. What other game we want to talk about? I think that's almost all the good games that happened this weekend. I know
That was another good one.
the Seahawks and the Titans played. Is that the one you're talking about, Jake?
That was a good game. Seahawks played really well.
Yeah. We'll talk about it.
Man, Geno Smith, 25 for 36, 227 yards, and threw for 2 touchdowns.
Right.
I think Kenny Walker running back, 16 carries, 54 yards, but Tyler Lockett, 8 receptions, 81 yards.
Right.
This makes me believe Seattle may be dangerous too. You may have 3 teams in the playoffs out of the NFC West. You'll have the Rams,
Frisky,
Seattle, possibly.
Right.
I don't know if it'll be 3, but with their records. I mean, you got the Rams, 8-7. You got Seattle, 8-7. Then you got 49ers are playing good ball. But when I look at what the Seahawks have left,
right?
Seahawks, man, their schedule. They got the Steelers on Sunday. Steelers look good though, man.
Right.
I don't know what Mike Tomlin had. He had a come to Jesus meeting with his guys last night.
I don't know, man.
They look good, man. George Pickens look good.
The Steelers are
put together. I mean, they play great.
The Steelers.
No, you know what it is?
They're like the Falcons of the AFC.
No. You know what it is? And I want to compliment Flo.
Okay.
On his beginning of the year prediction when he said that the Steelers would have a winning record. They still may not, but the coaching job that Mike Tomlin has done this year with the crap quarterbacks that he has is one of the most amazing coaching jobs I have seen in my life. And you want to know why?
Shout out.
You want to know why the Steelers are so good consistently? Because they've had 3 coaches in their whole freaking history.
History of a football organization.
Chuck Noll, Bill Cowher, and now Mike Tomlin. And that's it.
That's true.
And now Mike Tomlin is getting an extension because the Steelers realize we hire the best coaches and we deserve to have them forever. And Mike Tomlin has a lifetime job now.
Right. I mean, and to be fair, I mean,
never had a losing season in almost 16, 17 years.
And there's something
that's crazy,
man. Standard for Pittsburgh.
But that's something. There's something to be said.
What are you talking about? Y'all suck. What are you talking about?
Well, here's the thing.
What are you talking about?
There's something to be said for being able to have some consistency at coaching and being able to.
I would love to have a coach for 30 years.
Right.
The Raiders. I would love to have a coach for 30 years.
Okay. What do you think, Kent? I mean, what do you think, Jake, about the Bengals and the Steelers? The Steelers,
look,
they make
all
some
I
noise
know
in
is
the playoffs.
I know that we celebrate having positive records at the end of the season. I don't know.
You do with the Broncos.
They look forward to championships. Don't they have the most championships out of everybody right now?
Well, I mean,
why are we selling themselves short?
I think they do.
It's them or San Francisco. I don't know.
Yeah,
I thought they had 7.
Pittsburgh got 6.
I think they got 6. Yeah.
Pittsburgh
I think
got
it's Patriots.
7.
It's the Patriots, I think, right?
Also, it's the Patriots and the Steelers that have the most championships.
Yeah, but they're up there. They're definitely up there.
All I'm saying is, why are we celebrating mediocrity for what, 12 years? When's the last time the Steelers have done anything well?
That's crazy.
You just said that they had. You just said that they were.
They've never had a losing season in 17 years.
No,
come on, man.
Hold on here. Remember, they had a Le'Veon Bell, a Ben Roethlisberger, and an Antonio Brown in their prime. They never won a Super Bowl. That's a miss on Mike Tomlin.
Roethlisberger won a Super Bowl, didn't he?
That's true.
No. Those 3 together.
Roethlisberger won 2.
Them 3
together.
as a trio should have won at least 1, and they never did.
But Roethlisberger won it with Jerome Betts. So
I might add and say Mike Tomlin has only won with who was the last head coach? What was his name on CBS?
Bill
Cowher.
He's only won with Bill Cowher's team, Bill Cowher's roster.
Come on,
he's never won a Super Bowl without that.
Come on now, you're really discounting Mike Tomlin.
But
man.
a fact.
Mike Tomlin has done an amazing job.
Are
you telling me you wouldn't like to have Mike Tomlin with the Denver Broncos?
Right,
is that what you're saying?
Come on. You would not take him?
That's a damn lie.
Wow.
That's a damn lie.
We don't need defensive. Hey, defensive.
And he doesn't want you either, Jake. Let me just put it that way.
Defensive coaches are not it anymore, guys. And
well,
put me above Omar.
That is.
Don't you have Sean Payton, who is a defensive coach? What are you talking about?
Sean Payton's an offensive coach.
Just
no,
to be
he's
fair,
not.
There we go.
He was a cornerback coach coming up in his heyday.
We got to put you above Omar.
He was an offensive coordinator.
No. Yeah, after. But you know he was a defensive coach at first, right? You know that's where he made his.
Come to Atlanta.
You know what? That would be a great pickup for
Mike Tomlin, man.
Yeah, they're going to extend
You're speaking a spade, man. Gotta speak a spade.
Okay.
Hey, Steelers fans, jump in. Do y'all want this mediocrity over and over?
That's a good point. That's a good point.
I mean, maybe the Steelers might be tired of it. I don't know.
Steelers fans, what do y'all think?
Yeah, they're Steelers fans.
We need to get some polls on here. We need to get.
They're gonna sign Mike Tomlin to a long-term deal. Don't let
Maybe.
Pittsburgh slip up and get into the playoffs.
Yeah. All right. So
Well,
They just did. They just did. No, they just did. So the announcement
Yeah.
came out today that the Steelers are extending Mike Tomlin.
Oh wow. Okay. Shout out to Mike Tomlin. Okay. Well, that's fair. I mean, I don't know. I mean, the Steelers are known to stick with their head coaches.
They've had
especially
3
for winning.
coaches
They're
in
winning.
60 years, dude.
That's
You
what
think
I'm
they don't do that? They don't.
They're not
fire
gonna
coaches.
fire him unless he's had a couple of losing seasons. Yeah, they're not gonna fire Mike Tomlin.
He ain't going
You would
nowhere.
have to go like
Anyway.
1-15 for him to get fired. That's about
Yeah.
it. I think
We
that's about
spent extended time on all these games, and we're probably going to hit the Cowboys game in a second here. But because obviously no one cares about the Patriots Broncos except Patriots and Broncos fans.
Hey,
So
Russell Wilson just
it doesn't really matter about that
So he
game.
can throw it.
We
It
all
hit the ground.
we all picked
Hit
the
the
Broncos
ground.
anyway, Jake. So we'll talk about that game in just a second. But
Don't
here,
worry.
let's talk about
Hey, we
this
gotta
game
win.
that just happened. Cowboys and the Dolphins. I'll let y'all go. Y'all already know my stance from last week, but you want to go first, Can? Here's a
Yeah, let
Cowboys
me hit the numbers. Man.
lose 22-20 and a close one in Miami. Yeah, go ahead, Jake. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Dakota Rain Prescott 20 for 32,
Dakota
253
Rain.
yards passing, 2 touchdowns. Pollard, I don't know why we don't utilize Pollard in the running game as much more, but he had 12 carries for 38 yards. That's pitiful. Then you got CeeDee Lamb, 6 receptions, 118 yards, 1 TD. They try to pull CeeDee's pants down like they do a pass interference. You know that one play I was talking about, what happened. But Tua,
Paxton
24
straighten you out, Jake.
293 yards, 1 touchdown.
Yeah, Paxton. Come on, man. We'll talk about that on Monday. Go ahead, finish, Canteen.
Mostert, 11 carries, 46 yards, and Tyreek Hill, 9 receptions for 99 yards.
Wow.
Dallas, man, me and Flo even talked about this, man. We've lost 2 back-to-back games to the AFC East teams, Miami and Buffalo. I'm scared of the Lions. I'm scared of Detroit Sunday. I'm scared of Detroit
No, you'll
Sunday,
play at home.
man.
Don't worry, you play at home.
We got
Yeah.
but on the road we struggle. We got Detroit at home, and then we end the season up at the Commanders. We'll get in the playoffs, man. We got to get it together, man. I think Dak got sacked like 4 or 5 times today, and we just
Yeah, I mean we were missing Tyron Smith too. So
I mean, I want to bring my joke back to the Falcons game when I
Okay.
was gonna tell.
You got it
Ken-
together now.
Yeah, I got it now. And
It's a little
for
late,
you
but
too,
go ahead.
Flo, because that's all right. It's for you, Flo, and it's for you, Jake. With
Oh,
the
okay.
Broncos.
Okay.
Y'all are like Jake Gyllenhaal in Brokeback Mountain. Y'all just can't let go, huh? Y'all just can't quit, huh? Okay, this is what I'm gonna say. First of all, let's listen here right now.
Wow.
I was watching the game with my dad. We was watching it, and I said to him, "Why is it that the Cowboys' defense is so good, and the Cowboys' offense is supposed to be so good, but they lose to every team they play on the road? Why doesn't their team leave Cowboy Stadium? I don't understand. It makes no sense. You have a great defense. Your offense is good, but the problem is Dak Prescott gets on the road. Dakota Rain, excuse me,
You want me
gets
to
on
tell
the
you
road
why? I'll tell
and
you
acts
why.
like he's a little punk. Y'all got Pollard out here, and I know he had
Tell
a
you
broken
why.
leg, so hey, we're on the same boat, my brother. I hope you're well. But he's not back to form. CeeDee Lamb is about the only thing you got, and the Cowboys suck. And I looked at my dad and I said, you know what? This team, I thought that the defense was going to lead them all the way, but if the offense is going to be so inconsistent from the game to game, then there's nothing they can do.
I'll tell you why. Let me tell you why.
Please.
Okay. I'll tell you why. Here, look, we're just for whatever reason, you can blame it on the coach, you can blame it on Dak, you can blame it on whatever. We're just not a team that's going to come from behind. We're exactly like the
Hard, man.
49ers. 49ers can't come from behind. We can't come from behind. If we get down,
Oh,
in-
here
in-
we go. Talk about
It's
the
true.
Cowboys.
It's facts. Look
All
it
right,
up.
we ain't bringing up the
Look at the
49ers.
games.
Talk about
Look
the
up the
Cowboys.
games. Look up the games. Omar, it's facts. We are not teams
Talk
that can
about the
come from
Cowboys.
behind. If we fall behind by 9 to 10 points, we're not going to come back. We're not built that way. 49ers aren't built that way. We're not built that way. Despite the defense, how great the offense seemed to be, we're not built that way. And for whatever reason, so that's what it is. It is what it is. Look at the games. You can look at every single game. It lines up exactly. When the Niners were down, they fell out. They felt.
I think it was more on their injuries.
Whatever.
That's
Everybody
what I
has
thought.
injuries, Jake.
Look,
Come on. Everybody
point
has
is
injuries.
that you don't-
Come on.
Well, I'm just
Everybody
saying,
has
Debo
injuries.
and-
Well, then you
and
never
their
give us a
left
break for
tackle come
injuries,
back
Jake.
and
So I don't want to
they
hear
haven't
that,
lost
Jake,
since.
because you don't give us a break for injuries when we have
Come on,
injuries.
CD,
I don't want to
come on,
hear
cover.
anything about
I mean,
that.
I'm just bringing
Come on.
facts. Here's my point. Let me start this off. Hopefully, no Cowboy fans make excuses. I could have sworn I heard at least 10 Cowboy fans come up to me.
At least.
And somehow now they ate bad food the game before. Oh, we ate
The
some
Bills,
bad
that's
food
true.
off the
That happened.
Bills.
That happened. That's true. But
Oh, please stop.
It's
Well, hopefully I don't see that.
yeah, but you don't give us. We can't take that one because it's an injury. It counts. It's kind of like an injury, so we can't take that excuse anyway.
I'm just saying what you brought up about the Niners is the second they brought Debo and their left tackle back. Oh, I forget his name. Once they brought them both back,
Trent Williams.
Greatest
Williams,
left tackle that's playing
they
right
haven't
now.
lost since.
Forgot his name. Okay,
they haven't lost since. So that's their best left. That's their best.
but they haven't been behind since.
Best
either.
tackle in the league.
They haven't been behind since either. Let's see them get behind 9 to 10 points and see if they win. I
Well,
don't
give
think they
them
will.
credit. They've played on the road.
Okay,
and
that's
home,
fine.
but
That's fine. Things have bounced their way, just like the Eagles. I told you things are not going to bounce their way
there's
all
no
the time.
bouncing away when they're busting teams'
But
ass.
stuff has not bounced their way. They've had there's a couple of games if things bounce another way, they go down. But they've been able to avoid being behind, and that's how they win. And we haven't been able to avoid that. But anyway,
Look, here's my
you
point.
are you going to talk about this game some more, Jake, or what are we going to do?
Yeah,
So I
here's my
can give you my final point here.
Well, I would say this, Cowboys, y'all
Final
are
point,
in
Cowboys
a world
suck.
of trouble because now, more than ever, you will most likely be playing on the road in the playoffs,
And that's bad.
and that is not a good
That
thing
doesn't
for y'all.
matter. I don't care.
How does it not? It doesn't matter.
It
What do you
doesn't
mean?
matter.
When y'all play at home, that y'all are good.
That doesn't
Dude, you
matter.
have to play on the road the whole time. What do you mean it doesn't matter? It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter
You think
because I
okay,
told you.
so hold on.
No. Don't tell me to hold on.
So you think you can hold on. So you think you
No.
can go into San Francisco
No.
or Philadelphia on the road and beat those teams?
I didn't say that. I said it doesn't matter
I'm asking
because
you.
what I told you. Well, I'm gonna tell
Now,
you.
what Flo said last week, Flo said if we didn't win out, then he said there was no
and
chance.
listen. I'll tell you. You want to stop talking and listen for a second? You learn something, Professor? As a professor? Okay. So look, I told you this last week. I said if we lose in one of these 3 games, we're done.
Toast.
So that's why it doesn't matter. Because it doesn't matter we're going to make the playoffs. It doesn't matter we're on the road. It doesn't matter if
Everybody saw this, right?
Hey, be quiet.
Everybody saw
Hey,
Flo
be
quit
quiet.
on his team in the middle of the season, right?
Be quiet.
I will
I'm still
caveat.
talking.
He said it
quiet.
last week too.
Look,
He said it multiple times.
I said
Yeah.
it multiple times. If we lose
Yeah, I
this
said it.
game, we're done. And this is the thing. It doesn't matter if Philly loses 2 games and we win the division. We're still not going anywhere because we lost one of these last 3 games. And I said we cannot lose these games going into the playoffs. And that was my stance, and I'm sticking to that stance. We're not going to do anything. Even if Philly falls apart, loses 2 games, we're in 2nd place or 3rd place, whatever it is, and we win the division, we're still not going to go anywhere. We might win the home game, but we're not going anywhere. We're not going to the NFC Championship. We're not going to the Super Bowl. So it doesn't matter. That's why this wall is here, because we've hit a wall. That's it. We're done for the season. The wall
Clever
is
D,
here.
he has the
We've
bricks.
hit the
He got
wall.
the bricks, baby. Let's go.
We
Clever
hit a
D
wall.
used the
We're
bricks
done.
for a couple combat
I'm
sports.
still going to root for my team. I'm still going to root for them to win. But I'm telling you right now, we're done as far as the playoffs go. We're not getting to the Super Bowl. We're not getting to the NFC Championship. We're going to 1 and done, or maybe we'll be 0 and done. We're not doing anything this year because I said if we lose one of these 3 games, we're done.
You did say that, and you are done.
Yep. Okay. The Raiders have been done.
You're right. But I'm realistic with my team, and you're not. That's the difference.
How am I not realistic? I just said
That
we're
was
done.
the first time you've been realistic with your team all year.
I've been realistic all
Sure,
season.
Lou.
You just haven't been
I don't want to
listening.
even hear it, Flo. That's the first
haven't been-
time you have been
What are you
realistic with your
talking
team
about?
all
I've been
year.
realistic all year
Hey guys,
long. You
pull
just
up
haven't
2
been
weeks
listening.
ago's episode, man. You should have saw these guys. They had the cowboy chains. They were screaming around.
Right. They were waving flags and
Right, because
2
we're
weeks later, we see this crap.
winning.
Just realistic.
Ed, listen up, Jake.
put some bags on your head.
Hear anything? You didn't hear anything, did you, Jake? Because you're not listening. Yeah,
I am
you you put on a belt when you were set 500. So I don't want to hear anything about us putting on chains and stuff. So I don't want to hear nothing. You have no way to talk with you putting on a WWE belt when you were under 500 at one point.
Right.
So don't even talk about
Yeah,
us
but
putting
I
on
have
a chain.
confidence in my
It doesn't
team.
matter.
That
You don't
is
have confidence because you're
fantastic.
done. Okay, you're gonna how far are you gonna go?
You
AFC
are done.
Championship?
You are done.
I want to hear it.
I still
AFC
think that we could do it. I
No,
don't feel
like
anybody
we
in
can't.
the
No, I
AFC.
want to hear you're gonna make it. Put your 10 toes down and tell me what you're gonna do. I already told you what we're doing. What are you doing?
Yeah, you're hedging your bet.
I'm not hedging
like a
my bet. I'm
sissy.
telling you what we're doing.
No, stop that. Stop
Why
that.
don't you
Omar,
put your
Omar,
money where your
Omar,
mouth
Omar.
is instead of
If they
just
would
talking
somehow make the NFC
out your
Championship
behind?
game, does he
Put
get
your money where
credit
your
to
mouth
have
is
them?
and say where the Broncos are going to be. Instead of we could be,
Omar,
we
I'm
could
asking
be,
a question.
we
Say
might
where they're
be.
gonna be.
Omar,
Say
Omar,
where
Tell
they're
me,
gonna
tell me where they're
be.
going to be. Tell me.
Omar,
Look, dog. Hey, what do you want
I'm
from me? The
asking a
Broncos
question.
suck
If
too.
they
What do you
somehow
want
make
from
the
me?
NFC Championship game and he's screaming away, does he get credit to scream away? 'Cause
No,
he
not at all.
ran away
Nope.
from them.
Nope. He said
What?
they're done. He said they're done.
Okay,
That's
I
it.
just wanna take
No.
that.
No.
So, Flo,
If the
don't make
Cowboys
anything.
win the
Don't
Super
make any kind of playoff move
Bowl,
and start winning.
I can't hear
wanna
shit
you
from
come
Flo.
around and say,
Not at
"Yo,
all. Nothing.
Because
What?
you're running away from them now.
No,
You're saying they're done.
they're done.
you don't
I
get
know
to
they're
hedge your
done because
bet.
I know
Don't hit
football.
your bets.
You know nothing. Tell
What?
me where the Broncos are going to go. Put your 10 toes down and tell me where the Broncos are going to go. I don't know
I
where
think
they
we'll
can
make the
be,
divisional
what they
round.
might
We'll
do.
win one
Tell me what
playoff
they're gonna
game
do.
this year.
What are they going to do?
We will win one playoff game this year. We'll win the wild card round. I think if we see
And then you're done.
a Ravens or a high-powered
So
offense
you're one and done.
team,
You're one and done.
the Bills or the Ravens. What do you mean one and done?
That's what you just said. You're going to win a playoff game. You're one and done.
We'll win
in
a
the
playoff game on Sean Payton's first year.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
You're not gonna make the playoffs.
I don't know if you saw Omar, but the Colts lost.
Just remember,
The
if they
Texans
lose to the
lost.
Patriots today, you won't hear the
Look,
end of it.
First of all, the Bills are 8-6.
I don't want. Hey, maybe I
They're
should get
in the
on the
number 6
podcast
spot.
and
Who's
start
in number
screaming,
7?
"We're done! We're done!"
Who's in
You
number
should.
7? Who's in number
You
7?
should.
Who's in number 7 right now? Can somebody help me? Who's in number 7?
Trying to pull it up.
In what?
I don't know
In the
who's in
AFC or
number
in where?
The Buffalo Bills are at number 6 in the playoff picture. Who's in number 7 in the
Hold on,
playoff
let me
picture?
look.
Because the Broncos are not in that top 7. Last I
Right
checked,
now,
the
you got
Broncos are in the
the Bills are 6. The Colts are at 7 still.
It's either the
Colts
Colts or
are
the
at 7.
Texans.
And so
Even
the
after they
Broncos,
lost
Broncos
the
are
Bron-
number 11.
and they're what? 1 game behind, Can?
Even after they lost
Yeah.
today?
1 game behind or what?
1 game, yeah. Because the Colts are number 2 in the AFC
1 game behind.
South.
Hey, they're
But
number
here's the
11.
thing,
Denver's
though.
number 11 right now.
Yeah, Denver's at 11.
You do know if the Bills lose 1 game, and they got the Dolphins, they lose 1 game, we take their spot, right?
And you're not going to
Only
lose again?
because you hold a tiebreaker, but
No,
why
we
wouldn't
haven't
you
even
lose a
said-
game?
We'll win.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you lose a game?
We have the Patriots, the Chargers, and the Raiders.
Damn it. Well, that's a loss right there.
So you're going to be one and done in the playoffs? That's your official stance?
I think we'll win a game.
the
And I
vaunted
think
Buffalo
if we see
the vaunted
if the
Denver
luck
Broncos.
draws out and we get to see the Browns or another
We'll
team,
see. No, I
Well,
want to
no.
know where you be,
I'm
regardless of who you
saying-
play.
Son,
wanna
let me
hear this.
let me
I wanna hear
educate you on some history. The last time y'all had a playoff game was when Tim Tebow barely beat the Pittsburgh Steelers. Okay,
that was the last time we had a playoff
need
game. Do
you
you
to-
forget our Super Bowl run in 2015 or any of our Peyton Manning?
Yeah, you didn't deserve that. You didn't deserve that. Peyton Manning was a Colt. You don't deserve that. We don't count those years. So,
Stop.
okay, we're going back. We're going. I did pass.
We're
over.
doing what, 2011?
I know, Papa. Hey, I know Papa Jake. I know. I was just joking. I know Peyton Manning was there, but I don't think he belonged there. He was a hired
He's
gun
better known as
to
Bronco
win
than
some.
Cole any
He
day.
was no the hell he is.
Broncos?
The hell he is.
Absolutely.
He is a Colts legend, not a Broncos legend. He was there for 2 years, and you're lucky you got him.
Yeah.
That's what you are.
Yeah, you should have won the first
stop.
year was there, really. But you lucked out.
I'm
and won
so
the
mad
second
that you
year.
got him. I'm so mad you got him. You so
That's
lucked
terrible.
out. He
That's
could have gone
terrible.
anywhere in that free agency, and you're
Yeah, that
so
was
lucky.
Terrible
You're
move by
so
Peyton
I'm
Manning.
telling you right now,
Terrible move by Peyton Manning.
Denver needs to play smart. We're struggling against the Patriots. Play smart,
Yeah.
Denver.
Obviously.
Win this game.
Okay.
And it
So
takes
are we
one-
all still on the Broncos for this one? Are we sticking?
That's
Are
my
Bron-
skill, baby.
Are Broncos gonna win this one?
Yeah,
Omar might have us
Other-
losing.
No, we all picked y'all.
Y'all aren't even making the playoffs. Y'all are not making the playoffs. I'm saying that right
I
now.
mean, let's talk about this game because it is Monday night or Sunday night football. Are the Broncos winning? Everybody around the horn. What do you think?
What's the
No,
score?
it's tied up right now.
I mean, are they winning the game?
What's the score,
the
Jake?
end.
Right now.
0-0. 6 minutes.
Broncos by 3, man. I'm taking Broncos by 3.
What do you think, Omar? I mean, there's not much analysis
Broncos by
for this
7.
game. Okay.
Broncos by 7.
What do you got, Jake?
Broncos win this game. They need to win it. I think Sean Payton tells the team, hey, it was an aberration losing last week. We know what we got to do, and let's handle some business.
Okay.
We're gonna stand on business this week. We're gonna stand on business.
I got Broncos by 7-2. But Jake, if you lose this game,
I don't want to hear that. Not whenever you're running like a
man, if you lose this game,
I give up.
if you lose this game,
Banjo.
man, we will be relentless. Just realize
Broncos just scored.
you may not want to show up for the next show.
Oh, Broncos just scored.
The Broncos score?
There you go.
See,
Score,
Broncos
bro.
by 7. See, we all picked the Broncos. This is the quadfecta.
You may have a Christmas present, my friend.
All right, let's talk about Monday Night Football real quick. Mention some of these games. You want
We
to talk
got
about
3
all
Monday
of
night
them?
games. I'm loving them.
Yeah.
Raiders.
Raiders and the Chiefs. Raiders. All right, so you mentioned this earlier, Omar. Let's let you go first. You said the Raiders have never lost on Christmas against the Chiefs. Do you think that trend will continue? What do you see in this game?
I did not say never. Let me make sure we backcheck on that. I said
Okay,
not in
you
the
were
past 10 years.
10 years. Okay, my bad.
And
That's
I was
10
there for one of those games. Shout out my boy Ramiro, whose ex-girlfriend bought us. He's happily married now, so don't worry. But she bought us tickets to the goal line. We sat first row in Kansas City.
Oh,
Shout out all of Kansas
wow.
City. You know what? Even though I hate the Chiefs with a passion, even though I hate them, the Chiefs fans are so nice. You can't even met them. They served us barbecue. They gave us free beer. Like, it was awesome. They treated us like normal people, even though we were wearing Raiders jerseys. So shout out. That being said, we also won 14-9 on Christmas Day, and even with your hospitality, I walked out talking that shit. I was like, "Go Raiders!" No, the Chiefs. I was just going out, and I was looking at all of them when I walked out their own stadium. Chiefs win. Oh, I mean,
By the
Chiefs
way, are you
damn
going to
it.
be on the Wild Card Mars show at all?
Wildcard Mom, if you would like me to come on for a preview
Oh, he's
for
talking
tomorrow's
about this week
game.
because of Detroit. I think he wanted to do
Yeah,
sometime
Detroit.
this week.
Yeah,
Wild card
Detroit's
mark.
playing the Cowboys. Yeah,
Detroit's
Oh,
playing
you're
the
going to do
Cowboys?
that also?
I'm done.
Wait, what? I'm confused.
Well, I was asking Omar if he was going to do his for the Chiefs versus Raiders.
Yeah, what do you think?
I would love to do one. Wildcard Mom, you want me to get on tomorrow morning? Let me know. All right, if not,
What do you think of this game?
either way,
Well, the Chiefs
Raiders
cover?
win.
They're winning?
Raiders by 3.
Oh, on Monday night? Oh, wow.
by 3 in Kansas City.
All right, let me
Raiders
say my
by
prediction next.
Go ahead.
I don't care what that homeless hobbit under me said. My gosh, let me add this in.
Whoa.
I do look pretty homeless right now. I look wild right now. No, you're
As
right.
I was saying, I don't think the Raiders will win. I think this defines their season. I think after this week, they know they're out of playoff contention. Hey, man, pack up your bags. 1, 2, 3.
We already knew we were out of playoff
What
contention.
the-
What do you mean? We had no
Specifically, you're not. Right now, you're still not out of the playoffs in real life. but
We
theoretically,
never thought we were making the playoffs, dude.
I'm
Come
just
on now.
saying.
No one ever thought.
I'm
You're
just
not-
saying.
You're not
Put
mathematically
two and two together,
eliminated yet.
Omar. Hey, 1, 2, 3.
I'm not
go,
you,
two.
Jake. I'm realistic
Oh,
about my team.
stop.
We suck.
Yeah, I'm gonna hear you on wild card. Hey man, you're really good. You're really good. I like you. Come on, man. Kissing his butt and shit.
Damn.
Wow.
Hey,
Calling him out.
Tomorrow. We'll see you in the offs. You better not see us. We got the thing to beat y'all.
Okay.
Yikes! Wild
Wow.
card mark. Yikes!
What do you think?
Facts on facts on facts.
Who's winning? The Chiefs checking the Chiefs then? Bron-
Look at the Chiefs, dude. 17 to 10.
wow.
I think it's
What a
17-10.
boring
It's a
game.
divisional game.
Okay.
I still think though it'll be a 17-3 game for the longest, and the Raiders pull a last second. It was an aberration seeing them score 63 points. You better have taken a picture. You'll never see that in your life again.
No, you're probably right. We'll never see that again.
Come on, Omar.
What do you think, Ken, on this
I
game,
agree
Raiders
with
Chiefs?
you. I agree.
Yeah.
Man, I'm gonna go Kansas City by 7. I say 20 to
I
27.
thought I was on
It'll be a close game.
LSD, brother. I thought I was tripping.
It'll be a close game. Won't be a blowout. It'll be a close game.
Okay. Yeah, I think it'll be a close game because that's just what how the Chiefs have been playing.
Oh,
this
it's
year.
always a close game. It's always divisional.
Well, just
Chiefs
especially the way they've been playing. The Chiefs haven't really been dominating anybody per se. But you know, we'll see if that receiving room finally starts to catch some
Come on, Flo.
footballs.
Come on,
But
Flo.
what?
Use
What?
it. Come on. Come
What?
on. Who you got? Let's go.
I'm taking
you
the
got?
Chiefs.
No!
I'm taking the Chiefs. I'm gonna say I'm gonna go a little bit of a shootout, 27 to 20, 27 to 23, 27-23. Chiefs win in a fairly close one, a competitive game, but the Chiefs pull it out. What else is on Monday? Oh, yeah, probably the best game of the weekend. Ravens at the 49ers. 2-11-3 teams. 49ers are 7-point or 6-point favorites at home. What do you got on this, Jake? Ravens at the 49ers, Monday Night Football.
Are we missing one game? I thought there was 3 games.
Yeah, there's the Giants, Eagles, but no one thinks the Giants are going to win, right?
Oh, yeah. Eagles are going to win that one. They
Right.
should.
Yeah.
Yeah, Niners, Ravens. Look, I'm going to go. You know what? I'm going to shock you. I think the Ravens surprise it this week. I think the Niners have been too.
What are you doing, Omar?
They got to take one loss. One loss. Just to get themselves reeled back. And the thing is playing Lamar, the one thing that, and I know Clubber D could be part of this to know this, the one thing the Niners will always have trouble with is running quarterbacks. They've always had issues with it. That's why Russell kind of had their number when he was in there. Even when Kyler Murray had that good, spectacular season, he beat them a couple times himself. Running quarterbacks is kind of their weakness, and I think Lamar is going to be able to make a couple more plays and win that game close. I'm going to go 24-20. Ravens ink out, and they secure the 1 seed after this week.
What you got, Ken, on this one? While we let Omar fix his hair or whatever he's doing.
I think the 49ers keep rolling the train down the track.
I'm the Grinch that stole Christmas, baby. Let's go.
They'll be 12-3. I think
It's going to look like Ronnie Dio a little bit.
I think it's going to be a close game. I think the San Fran's defense is able to contain Russell Wilson. Not Russell Wilson, Lamar Jackson. My bad, Lamar Jackson.
Okay.
I'm gonna go.
I love you, Papa Jake.
34.
It's got the nitty, man.
34-27. I'm gonna go with San Fran.
San Fran wins this game. What did you say it was?
34-27.
Wow. Okay, kind of a shootout. What do you got?
That's what I was shooting for. A little Bill Murray from Kingpin, or a little Christopher, what was his name? Elliot from the Haunted House, where he's like, "Would you like to taste my pie?" And he has like the whole hand in the pie.
my
He's
God.
like, eh.
You're starting to look like Ronnie Dio.
Okay.
It looks like the homeless guy I just gave $2 to at 7-Eleven the other day.
The homeless guy.
Please support your homeless and your
7-Eleven.
homeless veterans, because honestly, they probably are in more trouble than you are, and they probably have some mental health issues.
Well, this guy ended up
They
getting a
need your
beer after. I saw him walk out with a
And
beer.
some of us just need a beer. What does that mean, Jake? Some of us just need a beer, okay? Damn it. When you see the guy that says, "Why lie? I need a beer," sign.
Right? I need money to buy some
Just
beer.
give it to him.
Right.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay.
At least he's being honest.
Some of
right?
us need to just get a buzz.
Right. At least he's being honest.
Oh, that's a great one. The electricity.
Oh, wow. What do you got in this game, Omar? Finish out. Let's finish this out, man.
All right, let me stop. All right, Christian
Raven.
McCaffrey, I need you, please. I am going to pray, and I'm going to ask Santa, and I'm going to ask Jesus, and I'm going to ask everybody for a Christian McCaffrey 50-point game. Please, for the love of my fantasy team and the love of my life, I need you, Christian McCaffrey. I need you. Christian McCaffrey and the San Francisco 49ers win 28-24 over the Ravens.
Close, man.
Okay.
Amari Cooper killed my life.
Oh, wow.
He
Yeah.
had 51 points.
It's
Dude,
crazy.
Him and Joe Flacco can
They
both
are.
Broke
kiss
my
my
heart, man.
I'm glad I have Amari Cooper in my fantasy league. That's all I can. Like, thank you, Lord. Oh, man. And I only picked him because he used to be a Cowboy. All right. So, So this Ravens game, man, it's a tough one. This should be a tough one. And it doesn't really matter because, I'm not saying this either way because of the Cowboys, because I think the Cowboys are done either way. But this is going to be a game where I think the Ravens jump out to an early lead. And once again, the 49ers can't come back if they fall behind 10. I think it's 9 or 10 points. I forget what the actual number is, but it's something like that.
Well,
10
going
points
Ravens
more.
all day. Yeah, we know.
Ravens
We
all
know.
day.
We know.
Yeah, and I think
He would never choose the 49ers. Let's get
no.
that straight.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying that they're going to fall behind and they're going to prove my point and prove me right. as always. But yeah, because look, let's look at I think the Ravens are like 5-1 against the NFC. If you have never really played Lamar Jackson, he kind of has an advantage over you. You can't simulate that in practice. It's just one of those things where if you've never played him, it's different than actually kind of simulating in some kind of practice. And so I just think he's got the NFC's number this year. I think he's only lost one game this year against the NFC. He's something like 6-1 or something like that. It's something like that.
Yep.
But and so I think that's what's going to happen. They're going to go in there. They're going to get to an early lead, maybe 10-0 or something, and then it's just they're going to be playing from behind. And I just don't think the 49ers are built to win from behind. And I think the Ravens are going to win this game, and the 49ers might make it close, and in the end, and maybe a 4-point game, 5-point game, something like that. But I think the Ravens get an early lead and they win this game, whether it probably be fairly close. It may not be 10 points in the end, but it'll be where it's not in doubt in the end, and that the Ravens are winning. They're going to have just a run out of time to be able to come back and win this game, and the Ravens pull this game off against the 49ers. That's what I think. All right. Any thought? Do you want to hit the Giants Eagles? I don't think the Giants. I think this is the game where the Eagles can lose against the Giants. If this is the game, if they're going to lose either game to the Giants, I think this is the game because the Eagles are kind of reeling right now.
The Eagles are not losing to this Giants team. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm about saying this is the game if they're going to.
Tommy DeVito's what was that? The carriage has come. His pumpkin is spun. His Cinderella is done.
It's possible.
You know what I mean? No,
I love team last game.
I love Tommy Cutlets, but he's done, man. The offensive line there in the New York Giants is horrible. He's played outstanding with that. There's no way they beat the Eagles. No.
Okay. I'll say this. I think the Giants cover at the very least. But this is the game where I think the Eagles could lose.
Yeah, if they're going to win, though, I agree with that. If they're going to win, they're going to win this game because they won't beat Philly and Philly.
Yeah. This isn't Philly. This one is in Philly.
Oh, well, then I don't have that. My bad.
Yeah.
I thought that.
Yeah. No, this one's in Philly. But I'm saying that because of the way the Eagles have been playing.
Great job doing your research before the show there, Jake.
because of the way the Eagles have been playing, that they're basically on a 3-game losing streak. I think that they're reeling a little bit, and this is the chance the Giants can catch them. I think the Eagles have regrouped enough, though, that they're going to win out here and do whatever in the, I guess win the division at this point. But if this is the game that they could win, I think this is the game they could win, the Giants. They may pull it out, but I doubt it. All right. Anything else, guys? Wrapping this up. Fun Saturday, Sunday.
Subscribe at The Bottom Line Sports.
Hey,
Join
Tuesday,
us
man.
on Facebook.
Tuesday show, man. We can really hit
awesome.
the playoff, hit those bowl games, and cap these games, man. We got a lot of college football to talk, man.
Yeah, college football.
Heavy, man.
Oh yeah, we gotta talk. Yeah, we're gonna talk all the bowl games, all the playoff games, the upcoming semifinals, all that good stuff on Tuesday. So make sure you check in with us.
Hook 'em horns.
My bad.
We'll see. All right, 7-0. Beginning of the first quarter. Broncos creeping along, beating the lowly Patriots 7-0 at this point. We'll see what happens the rest of this game. We all picked the Broncos. Hopefully, we're all wrong.
I just want to wish a Merry Christmas to everybody.
Congrats on the Cowboys losing 2 straight. We know who you thought they were.
Appreciate it. Thank you. All right.
Hey, we love you.
You guys suck.
God bless.
Thank you. And you
Y'all
guys
have a
know,
great
right?
night. Call
Everybody have a
Omar.
Merry Christmas with your families.
If you're in Woodbridge, come out to Bar Louie.
Merry
I'll be there
Christmas,
tonight
Paul.
and tomorrow.
So you be at the bar tonight?
Subscribe at
Wow.
the. Oh yeah, I'm going back to the bar right now. Let's go. My mom's asleep. I ain't got nothing else to do. I'm by myself.
All right.
All right, let's go.
Be careful.
Bar Louie, meet me there in
Be
Stonebridge.
careful
And
out there,
also,
Omar. Take care of yourself.
I take Ubers. I don't drive. And
I know.
also subscribe at the Bottom Line Sports on
Bottom
Facebook
line sport. Hey,
and Ball and Buds.
appreciate all the comments and everybody in the chat tonight. John, appreciate you. Hey, I still haven't got with that guy.
Hey, dogs,
Sorry,
Mr.
guys.
Vaughn,
So,
Ruben.
Thank you, Papa Jake. Merry Christmas, Papa Jake. Merry
all you
Christmas,
guys out
Rube.
there.
Merry Christmas,
Appreciate
Clubber
all
D.
y'all. And
All
we'll
of
see
them.
you next
Hey,
online.
may God bless
Bye.
you all. Let's go.
God bless everybody. Pray for Omar. He looks like he's on the verge of having one too many.
I probably already did.
I've seen you when you had too many. I don't know. That you had yet. I've seen
No,
that
you're
one.
right. I'm not there yet, but I'm getting
Yeah,
there.
you're not there yet.
I got a little Four Loco in my cup. Shout out to Four Loco.
Or loco. Oh,
Are you dangerous?
Oh yeah.
You're
Dangerous
dangerous.
Oh,
knife,
we get
man.
dangerous
Ain't no
tonight. We get
way.
dangerous in the foot.
Four Loko.
Loco.
All right, appreciate you. Go subscribe, like, do all the good stuff. We may hang out afterward here a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah,
Jake
I'll be here for a
usually
little
takes
bit.
off. Yeah, Jake usually takes
So
off.
they don't have Four Loco in Tennessee. So when I moved there, I
Yeah.
couldn't drink it anymore. So it's been like 7 years, and I found it in Virginia. I was like, I gotta have
Bro, you
one.
better leave them things alone, boy. Woo.
Stay away.
I used to drink that every. I used to.
7-3, guys.
I used to drink that every day in college. They used to have the energy with it, so it was like the energy and the alcohol. So I would drink it like when I was going to class and I needed a boost. Yeah, it was good.
Wow.
And I still got a 3.8. Shout out to the smartest dude on earth, Omar.
Smartest dude on earth. Omar, the sports professor, except when it comes with his football takes. He's,
Wow. I know you ain't talking Cowboys fan.
hey, I'm always right, except when I'm not.
Subscribe at
So,
The Bottom Line.
the Bottom Line Sports. Appreciate everybody out there.
7-3. Come on, Broncos, close it out.
Merry Christmas, y'all.
All right,
We'll see you Tuesday, 8 p.m.
If y'all, we'll see you on Tuesday. Have a Merry Christmas. Hey, if you guys want to hang out, I'll see you in a little bit.
Yeah, I'll be here, bro.
Adios.
Spirit fingers.
See you in the background in the green room, as we like to call it.
In the green room.
Yeah. See you back there, Jake, unless you take off. All right.
Broncos are on.